All right, boys and girls. You probably can't see me. All right, boys and girls. I'm going to do the usual, start over from scratch. I know people will probably start tuning in at some point. And then what I'm going to do is send the link out so that people will know that we're live. And then we're going to get into it. So anybody that's watching live, by all means, just give me like a minute here to spread the link. If you're watching this live, please do me a solid. Share it on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you like to share it. And then we're going to get everybody in the chat room that's watching. And then we're going to build this park together. We're gonna let the what I call us little community here, the people that are watching, throw out ideas for rides. Now, some rides I suck at, some rides I'm good at. Well, I think I am. Maybe not. We'll see. But we're gonna have fun with it. That's the whole thing about this. Let me do this. And then I also got some good news tonight for those that do not know. I got some amazing news tonight. That is pretty damn cool. So once I do this, I will let everybody know the cool news, because there's some really cool news that's coming. And you guys may care, you may not care. And but let me do this. Oops. It helps if I can learn how to spell a little bit, maybe, But yeah, I got some really cool news that maybe you guys will care enough. Maybe you won't. I don't know, but give me a minute and I will blab the news. This is the news that I can blab. It'll be cool. It'll be very, very, very cool. I think it's cool. And it's so funny. It's been a lot of craziness going on here. All right, so I sent it out on Twitter. We'll see who joins. Let me join the chat here. See who's in, who's not, who's doing what, and then I'm going to spill the beans. Oh yes, I am. I am going to spill those beans. See who's in, who's not. What's up, Infinite Coasters? All right, so here's the news. Whether you guys care or not, we just got the word that a video that we sent in to America's Funniest Home Videos is going to air in the new 29th season. They're going to let us know about a week or two beforehand when it's going to air live, and then we'll let everybody know. And then you can watch America's Home Videos, and you can see us on TV, on ABC. It's going to be kind of funny. I didn't think that would ever happen. We submitted it and just kind of forgot about it. And tonight, our video got accepted to go live on TV. So that's the news. Whether anybody cares or not, but yeah, that's the news. What's up, Infinite Coasters? I don't know who the other person is that's watching, but yeah, that's the news. I'm loving it. I think it's great. And yeah, that's what my news was. I don't know who cares. You probably don't, but that's okay. It's cool. I can get my 5 minutes of fame on TV. I mean, I've had that before, but this is a non-roller coaster show, which is weird, but I like it anyway. All right, so I'm starting this with a hyper coaster just because I felt like doing it, And then we're going to get going. So let me ask you, for anybody that's watching, what was, let's see, my question to everybody is, what did you guys think about, we're going to go through like the announcements, build RMC T-Rex. I will do that. I will build that after that. I like building them. The last time I built one, I had some fun. So anyway, so what did you guys think about, we'll start with the Six Flags announcements. Was there anything that stood out to you that was like, yeah, that was awesome? Or was there anything that was like, or was it just kind of lackluster for you guys? I will say, out of the Six Flags announcements, the ones that really got me excited were Magic Mountain with the West Coast races, and then what do you call it? Six Flag Great America with their launch. I was really digging them. I thought those two were really the standouts. And speaking of which, I was surprised that there was no T-Rex coasters built this year. I was very surprised by that. What do you guys think? What was your guys' standout from Six Flags? And then besides that, let me see. Build a prototype RMC T-Rex themed to Poison Ivy or the Riddler for Six Flags Great Adventure 2020. We could do that. We can do that. I really think Great Adventure is going to get a coaster next year. I do. I think New England is going to get one too. Evidently, and I don't know how true this is. See, I was told that, what do you call it? That 2019 was the 150th anniversary of, what am I doing here? Did I do that right? Or am I just not? Okay. Was Agawam, the anniversary of, Six Flags New England. But evidently that is wrong. Evidently, that's 2020. So the information I got on that was wrong. I thought 2019 was the 150th anniversary. So if that is in fact true, I don't know how true that is. Because it's a very gray area of the technical, because it wasn't an amusement park till like the 40s. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what what I would call the true anniversary. But I mean, let's face it, guys and girls and whoever's watching. Let's be honest here for a minute. I mean, when was the last awesome roller coaster that either Great Adventure or New England got? When was the last great ride? I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the Joker. I love the Joker. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if I ride it on the side of New England, on the water park side, as I call it, you get more flips. I like it. I mean, is it the best coaster on the planet? Hell no. But for what it is, it's fun. I like it. Well, let me say new coaster. Wicked Cyclone is awesome, by all means. I love Wicked Cyclone. I'm just stating like a new coaster that hasn't been touched. Well, Harley Quinn's awesome, but that's not a coaster for us. But yeah, I'm talking in aspects of, like the last new, I'm talking brandy new, big coaster that we've gotten, not including changing it to Superman, not including changing Cyclone to Wicked Cyclone, not Joker, but that would be Batman. See, the thing that I hate that, and it's not just New England, it's most Six Flags parks, period. Yeah, I mean coaster. If I said ride, I apologize. Because I mean, there's been a lot of good rides. I mean, you can't count like Fireball, because most of us will argue that's not a coaster, but what it is. I agree with that. I mean, it was kind of weird that nobody got a T-Rex this year. Nobody. Now maybe they're done with the T-Rexes, but I don't know the answer to that. They potentially could be done with T-Rexes. Like maybe they just weren't feeling the T-Rex that they put in. I don't know the answer to that. It also could be that maybe RMC was too... I don't know what the slate for RMCs are this year. You know, maybe they're just saving their money for something much better. I don't know what the deal was, because it was just weird. Because like I was totally expecting Parks to be getting RMCs, totally. You know, getting those Raptors. I thought that was gonna be like the next big thing, you know, for them to clone. But maybe it's not, and maybe like West Coast Races, or the one at what is that? Max Race, Max Force, whatever the hell it's called, could be the next big thing for Six Flags to clone. I don't know what the cost of them are. I really don't know what the cost is. So, and then we need to put. Oh, I can't put brakes in there. This is gonna just blow right in. Yeah, America got screwed, man. I hate to say it. They really, I don't know why Six Flags America gets screwed so much. I mean, look at Great Escape. It's not so much that they get screwed, and I've talked about this when we do the Grove Show on Thursday. For those that haven't watched, Great Escape is its own animal. It's like a true family park that's not a thrill park at all, and because it's really a seasonal area, that they're going to get water park stuff, and they're going to get whatever it is. You know what I mean? So what they're getting is what they're getting. They're not going to get really big rides because return on investment isn't there. So that's out of the realm. I don't know why Iran doesn't get a lot of good stuff. I mean, they do sometimes, but I mean, like this year, they totally got porked. I definitely got to smooth this track out. My fear and nausea is too high. And plus I need some like trim brakes to kind of slow this down every so often. It's just coming in too hot. I mean, it's cool. It's just coming in too hot. I agree with the Darien Lake thing, because it looks like they've gotten the flag, which means they probably bought it or are about to buy it. That's what I think is going to happen. I truly think that in my heart of hearts. But hopefully this time they take care of Darien Lake. You know, make sure it gets some major love. And let's see what happens when I do that. Let's test that out. I think that would be a good spot to test that out. But yeah, I really wish that they would do something more with Six Flags America. I totally think Six Flags America totally got the bone. They should have not gotten what they got. If they were going to get rid of Apocalypse, they should have just ripped that puppy out. I think the cheap way is going with the flawless conversion. You know. Well, the T-Rex is the one that's not built. They built a Raptor, right? I keep forgetting which ones are built and what, you know. I keep forgetting which one's which, but there's a rumor going around that there's going to be no whatever one hasn't been built. If it's the T-Rex, then most likely that one's not going to get built. They cost too much money. That's what I heard. I don't know for sure. Like I said, I don't know for sure about, but there's a rumor going around. Whatever one that's not built, whether it's the T-Rex or the Raptor or what have it, whatever one I keep forgetting. But whatever one hasn't been built, I heard none of them are going to get built because the parks don't want to spend that kind of money because it's like B&M type of money. It's still too high, so I need to Maybe put that there and then put that there and then maybe that works. I don't know. It just seems like it needs to slow down somewhere. I think Monster is going to get RMC'd at some point. I really do in my heart of hearts. I think that's going to happen. That would be cool if they did, but I don't know, man. Me personally, I'm tired of these conversions. And I'm not saying like the RMC conversion. I'm talking about the conversion of, like stand-up coasters to, like a flawless. I'm not a fan of that. That's just me, but I'm just not a fan. I know that sounds stupid, but honestly, that's just me. That's just how I feel. I just feel it's not. So let's see what happens. I wonder what happens if I do that. Maybe it valleys. I don't know. The way I look at it, if you really need to convert a coaster, period, you should probably just get rid of it and put a new one. I know it's like a cheap way to bring more life, try to excite people. I mean, people hated Apocalypse because it was rough. I can understand that, but I really think what they should have did was probably rip that out and put something different. Yeah, we definitely need the launch coaster. And when I talked to Six Flags New England on announcement day, they said that they've seen everybody's comments about wanting a launch. They know everybody wants a launch. They told me that, like, oh, we've seen everything on social media. We know what everybody wants. So, the park can't tell me. That's like against their what do you call it? Their non-disclosure agreement. They're not allowed to tell you that kind of stuff. They can get fired. And personally, me, I don't want them to get fired by telling me something. I don't want that. That's not what I'm looking for. So, and I honestly think like us getting Cyborg at New England this year, I totally think was a switch at the last minute, and I totally think that we got screwed. I'll be honest. Because they weren't prepared for Cyborg, like with the announcement. They just weren't, and I'm going to rebuild this coaster, start over. It's just giving me too much trouble. And instead, I'm just gonna start with a Raptor, but I'm gonna make, because it's gonna take me some time to do that. I'm just gonna build some. I'm gonna build some shops real quick because people are trying to come in here and then I'll put a couple rides to make the people happy. And then we'll get back to doing what I do. All right. All right. Let's get a drink building. A. Okay. And then we need a bathroom because people need to go pee-pee before sleepy. And then first aid in case somebody falls down and gets hurt. Because you know how that is at this park. At any park. People fall down. They need to get help. And they need a stupid staff building. Because if not, they're going to cry that they don't have a place to hang out. All right. Build a road. Oh, wait. Let me fix that. All right. We got that. We got that. Let me build a road. On the road again. All right. Let's get some bathroom. And I know there's one over here. All right. We'll just add it. We'll, yeah, Goliath definitely needs the old trains back. But the problem is, and we've talked about this before, the problem with the old trains was that the general public is too stupid. They didn't know where to sit. Well, that was part of the problem. That wasn't the total problem, but that was part of the problem. I'm going to put in I'm going to be cliche and put a pirate ship. You guys know me. I like to add classic stuff. That's just me. I'm all about the classic rides. I know you youngsters, a lot of you youngsters do not like or appreciate the old rides. I do. That's me. And I'm not knocking you if you don't like them. Nobody has to like everything, but I appreciate them. Plus, it gives me time to get away from the hustle and bustle of all the big rides. You know, it's like a hot day. Like today's was like muggy as hell. You know? Hey, I gotta hire a couple people because people don't want to work. So you can get a couple guys to sweep up after all the crap. Do that. Gotta have some security guards to keep the people safe. All right, so now we gotta. Oh yeah, let me put one more ride. We're gonna put the ridiculous. I don't know how many of you ridden a Ferris wheel like this, but let me tell you something. If you haven't, you can either ride one at Coney Island in New York City, or you can. I don't know who JJ is. Or you can go to Disneyland in California and ride this. So yeah, you can get your ride on. And if you want to know why I love these Ferris wheels, I don't know if you can see my arrow here. See the cars? They're on a track and they move. The ones on the inside move. They rock around. It's pretty trippy. I put it on the wrong side. Oh, well. Oh, Coaster Box. Yeah, he probably hasn't seen it pop up yet. Maybe he's sleeping. You know, you kids got school now, which I love that the kids are back in school. Love it, love it, love it. I love that the kids are back in school. I know, I just sound like a total, like, meanie pants. I know, you guys, the summer went by quick for all you guys. But still, I still, I love the fact that, I think that's going to be a problem. Oops. Yeah, well, you're a kid, yeah, but still. I'm just glad that you guys are all, like, especially my kids. I'm so happy that they're back in school. They're not happy, obviously, but I'm happy. All right. Now let's get some funky. Definitely got to smooth that puppy out. Oops. No, we want to go like that. What other kind of crazy thing can we do? There we go. Go like that. Go like that. 5th grade, huh? I remember when I was in 5th grade. I wish I still was. All I'll say is enjoy 5th grade. Enjoy it. Be a kid. Enjoy it. Have fun. Make friends. Make 10 million friends. Oh, that's cool. I'll take it. Under, over, whatever. I have no clue if this is even going to make it. It might be too intense. Oh, I will totally agree with you on that about a T-Rex. Something, a raptor, a T-Rex, they need something. Because the last best coaster that they truly, really, really got was what? Like El Toro, King Dakar? Was like their last like true. I mean, see, you're young, so you don't know. What year were you born? Nelson, what year were you born? Because I'm going to tell you something that's probably going to shock you. Yeah, you not to sound mean to you, but you missed the boat on Great Adventure. See, up until 2004, like 2002, 2004, Great Adventure was amazing. Like, it was my favorite part. I liked it more than Six Flags New England. Like, I used to go there a lot. It used to literally be a 2-day park and you wouldn't get bored fast. I get bored by like 2, 3 o'clock. If I get there at opening, by 2, 3 o'clock, I'm ready to leave. The problem is they lost half of their rides. And I know that sucks and people don't want to hear that, and I get it. And having one train is not going to do me any favors. So, let's do this. Yeah, you definitely... I mean, I will commend that they have been stepping up their game. I will say that, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. It used to be simply amazing. That park was awesome. And now it's a bleh. Yeah, that was a cool ride when it actually worked, but it was cool. I enjoyed it myself. It was definitely a cool ride. I remember the first time that I rode it. I rode it before they changed, when it was original, and then when they changed the track. Uh, it was a cool ride. It was. I was sad to see it go. I ain't gonna lie. But it was a cool ride. It's a shame that it's gone. Let's see what this looks like. Batman and Robin was cool. I like King Dakar. I like El Toro on a good day. I love Skull Mountain, Mine Train. Bizarro's good. It's gonna make this. Over the station. I think it's too fast. Yeah, Phobia is good. I like Phobia. Alright, so I need to see where my problems are. See what happens. Nope. See what happens. I need to see where all these scaredy cats are getting scared. I have not been to Magic Mountain. The plan is to go there for CoasterCon next year. That's the plan. But CoasterCon is there next year, so I plan on doing that. All right, so this section right here, all of this is bad. That's an easy fix. Easy enough fix. Yep, Ace is having CoasterCon there next June. I hate when I get popcorn kernels. Now, I wonder if it has a 0G roll on this. Oh, there we go. Oh, that would be cool. I don't think it's going to make it. Yeah, West Coast races looks awesome. So definitely, I'm definitely interested and excited about making my first trek out to Magic Mountain. And I've never been to Knott's Berry Farm either. So with that being said, I really want to go to Disney, but the rumor around the campfire is Star Wars Land is going to open like a week or two before CoasterCon. So you definitely don't want to be at Star Wars Land during that, because you're going to sit there for ridiculous hours hoping that you're going to ride something. So yeah, I remember I was there. Obviously, were you there at Harley Quinn Media Day? Because you probably saw me there. I know a bunch of guys were upset about that. Now, the question that I have, did you say anything to them to like be like, hey, like, why didn't you do this? Like to try to get them to, you know, I don't know what their policy, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I didn't sign up for that, so I don't know enough of, you know, what that entailed, you know. I believe I was talking to Coaster Box and that dude from Theme Park Crazy. Yeah, I know. Russ was talking to me about that, you know, asking me questions about some stuff. And so we were talking about that. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, because I know like they went out of their way to get people to do this, and then they just, I guess, didn't utilize it, maybe? I don't know, because again, I didn't sign up for the program, so I don't know what it was all about, you know. Well, I could run it, but we're gonna smooth it all out and then let it run again and see what happens. I want to watch it this time. Yeah, I mean, I know you guys are supposed to like be like media spokespeople and blah blah blah, and yeah, beyond that, I don't know, because like I said, I didn't sign up for it. I mean, that's a good stepping stone for you guys, you know, if they actually utilized what they wanted. And the reason why I say that is you don't know what the future holds for you guys. You know, you don't know if maybe you work at the park one day or any park, but it's just good to have like on your resume. My advice to you guys that were kind of, you know, felt shafted and all that, don't take it as a diss. You know, things happen. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not saying that whatsoever. You know, I don't. Again, I wasn't there for that, so I don't know what happened. I do know that a bunch of people were upset about it. I do know that much. Because like they used what, Bob? They used one guy, and then they never used anybody else. So people were a bit upset. It was like, oh, you got called in to do your thing, and then didn't get used to, what you were supposed to do. You guys are young. You're going to have more opportunities. So like I said, don't take it as a diss. It is what it is. You'll get your shot again. It's something that you guys are going to learn down the road. When it comes to business, work. I know I sound like a dad or something, but no, it's a legit thing. You just got to eat the poop sandwich. And eventually you learn, and you gotta do what they call pay your dues. When you pay your dues, sky's the limit. Trust me, I've paid a lot of it. I don't know if they use it. The only person I saw them use during media day was Bob. I mean, I didn't get used, but I was technically media. I wasn't what you guys were doing. For doing the Fast FNE online, I was doing the media thing, and I mean, that's why I don't, what do you call it? That's why I didn't sign up. I'm like, why am I going to sign up and do that? For the most part, I basically already do what you guys were trying to do. So I was like, what's the point? But eventually we're going to be, I would like to be, well, I don't want to be like anybody. I want to be me. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but I've been doing the Grow Show and doing SFNE online, like doing stuff SFNE online since 2012. I've been helping AJ, and then I took over. And AJ's still around. AJ still helps the site and does his thing. And I love AJ. AJ's the man. But like I said, we keep experimenting, and we're eventually going to be adding more people to SFNE online and do videos, vlogs and other stuff. Plus, I want to start bringing people in to do a recorded podcast. And we're going to need people to come in and do media day stuff for us when we can't get there or wherever we get invited to. So I need to get some young blood in here. Because I'm pretty sure that young kids don't want to be listening to an old fart forever. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that I kind of like I vibe with the young people, because even though I am an adult, I still act like I'm 5. And I like that. Now, did you not go because you were upset about the media day, or just because you haven't had time to get there? Like I said, I wouldn't worry about, honestly, I wouldn't worry about that. And the only reason why I say that is, like I said, you guys are young as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I want to go sideways. It's just not working out for me. Yeah, that's not going to work out. Ah, okay. I got you. I got you. Yeah, we have the passes for Six Flags and Lake Compounce. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you know this. Lake Compounce is doing a cool, what do you call it? Halloween thing. September 29th. Limited tickets. I already bought my tickets. With the Haunted Graveyard, behind the scenes and all that cool stuff. Oh, that's bad. That's just not going to work. So I got a better idea. Yeah, it's like 60. It's like $60 for that event, and it's between Lake Compounce, Haunted Graveyard. I took to Jerry Brick when I was there a couple weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weekends ago, and he was telling me a little bit about it, and I'm actually excited for it. I don't like that. I want to do something else. Give me a loop. Hang on. I got to redo this. I got to redo this one. As for Great Adventure, what do I think they're going to get? I'll be honest. I think they're going to get East Coast races. I'm calling it now. I truly think they're going to get East Coast races. That's what I think they're going to get. I'm calling it now. I think they're going to get East Coast. I mean, that's what I think they're going to get. I mean, it would make sense. Because think about it. West Coast races. You know, I think they're going to get an East Coast. That's what I think. Let's see what happens when I do this. How tall is that? It's not going to work. Wish it would. Nope. But I mean, that's what I'm thinking. For real. I honestly think that you're going to see an East Coast racer. What do you guys think about that? Potentially Great Adventure getting the East Coast racer. Same thing as Great Adventure. I mean, Magic Mountain just... Yeah, I remember Batman the Rhine. I remember how excited everybody was Batman Dark Knight here in New England. And then it all got ripped away. I hated when that happened. I was like, no! Instead, now we have Gotham City Gauntlet. Oh, you never even got to ride Cyclone? Wow. Well, let me tell you, at the end of its life, you weren't really missing much. But when it was first open and through a lot of its life, it was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. It was a pretty good ride. I remember back, I forgot what year it was. Maybe 11 and 12 or 12 and 13. I forgot. Whatever, regardless of it, they did a thing called Stridathon, where you rode Cyclone for 6 hours. And it was cool. We did it 2 years in a row, and I did it both times. I lasted the 6 hours. Matter of fact, there was only like 4 of us left, and they were like, we're just going to give you the prize. Just get off. And we're like, nah, we want to finish. So they just put us in one spot and just let it run. They tied off that area and just let us go. And let me tell you, the first year we did it, I was in so much pain I couldn't even get out of bed. And then the next year, they did the top of track and they made it a little better, so it wasn't as bad. So that was good. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Yeah, I mean, it would be awesome if we could do it for Wicked Cyclone. I think it would be pretty cool. All right, so let's see where this is going. I mean, they could do it. Let's see what happens when we do that. I don't know, man. I honestly think It really depends on the day what I think, actually. I mean, there's some days I think Wicked Cyclone's better than Superman. Then there's days I think Superman's better than Wicked Cyclone. They're definitely my two favorite coasters right there. So, come on, let's get... Oh, it's still too high. That ending is going to kill me. Too tight. I got to fix that ending. Oh, wait a minute. Let me try that. That might work. That might work. I don't know, paint these. See, for me, Superman restraints are great. In my opinion, El Toro's are horrible. El Toro's hurt me. I can't breathe. I'm fat. El Toro is definitely not made for fat people. If you want to breathe for however long that ride cycle is, don't ride El Toro. I ride it like once or twice, and then I'm done. See, Superman's restraints don't bother me whatsoever. I know I'm weird. I know. A lot of people love El Toro, and they think I'm nuts. But people think I'm nuts, but people are like, oh, I wish Superman had El Toro's restraints. I'm like, hell no, I would never ride Superman. Yeah, same thing to my friend Luco. He has that same problem with his thighs. It doesn't bother me. I'm the right short little fat guy to fit in that Superman restraint. And it does not bother me whatsoever, and I love it. What else am I going to do to fix this stupid ride? Well, I think I'm tired of building this thing, so we're just going to go with this. We're going to get... So what the hell is yellow? We'll test it, then we'll open it. Yeah, I rode an interesting train. I don't know if you've ever been to Southwick. It's not like a train. It's like a diesel like tractor looking like a train. and the cars have wheels. They're not on a track, and it goes through the woods. It's pretty neat. That was my first time there, so kind of like blew my mind about it. But that was definitely cool. Oh yeah, it's gonna retest because I did that. Where's the Essex steam train? I know I'm asking a stupid question, but I love the steam train at Dollywood. That thing's awesome. I do dig trains. I mean, usually I don't go out of my way unless I hear something really cool about it. Like the Dollywood steam trains are really good. So I don't know if anybody's if you haven't been to Dollywood, I would make a trip. Not only get the awesome rides, but you get an awesome steam train ride up the mountain. That's truly awesome and breathtaking all in itself. It's awesome. Let's open this bad boy up. Hopefully people want to ride it. I forgot to open that up. All right, we got that. Oh, excuse me. What's the matter with it? Oh, looks well maintained. Okay. Oh. Oh, people don't want to work. Imagine Oh, that's cool. Tourist line with a riverboat. That's cool. All right, so what the hell is this message? Free rides on Slingshot during riding of the bull, if you remember. That's cool. All right, back to my roller coaster ring. Does anybody want to ride my ride? Or are they too scared? Oh, people are riding it. I had 8 riders. All right, that's cool. Let's get marketing so we can get some people in here. And then one thing we could do is we can add some rides in over here. What's this ride? Yeah, that'll freak people out, putting it right underneath the lift hill. That'd be freaky. Yeah, and those that don't remember, maybe you don't know, maybe you don't even care. Your dad won't let you a membership to what? Ace or Six Flags or what? But remember this: Thursday night, Grove Show is going live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, we're going to be talking this week about coverage because we're going to Riding a Bull Saturday, and then the following Wednesday to Sunday, we'll be coming home on the following Sunday. We're going to be in Canada doing Canada's Wonderland, and we'll be talking about that and telling you about the coverage, how you can catch whatever, and if there's any weird rides you want to see, because you guys that have never been to Canada's Wonderland, I haven't been since 1995, but for those that have been to Canada or haven't, you should check out the flat ride selection. I mean, they got some cool coasters over there, but never mind the coasters. You should check out the flat ride selection. It's the craziest flat ride collection that I've ever seen of any park ever. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it's pretty crazy. Like, I don't remember really much of anything when I went in 1995. That tells you I'm old. I was in high school. I think I was, what was I? I might have been a sophomore or a junior. Wait, 95 I would have been a junior because I graduated in 96. But yeah, that was the last time that I had been to Canada's Wonderland. It was a high school band trip. I was a band geek. Yep, I was a band geek. But I got to go to Canada's Wonderland, so that was cool. Did I open a stupid thing? I did. Okay. And then I'm going to do my usual terrain. So yeah, if there's anything if anybody's watching, if there's anything that you guys want to see that is at Canada's Wonderland, or even riding in the bull in Jersey, if there's something that interests you want to see, because there's behind the scenes tours, there's all kinds of funky flavor that we're going to be taking care of. You know, so if anybody wants to see some stuff, by all means, you know, we're going to be discussing all that during the live show on Thursday. Well, my friend, you'll see stuff from Riding in the Bull. You'll see stuff from Canada. Maybe if you like the vlog and, you know, the other videos that we do, by all means, show your dad. Maybe you can convince your dad or your parents or whatever to take you there someday. Maybe it might not happen next year, maybe not the year after, but at least say, hey, Dad, Mom, I want to go here. I want to see this place. That was the whole point, like the Grove Show and the YouTube channel, was to show people what they're missing, and maybe it will get you to want to go. You know, and that's happened quite a few times. People, and it made me happy because that was the whole point of it. I just wanted to show people that, hey, here's some cool places besides Lake Compounce at Canopy Lake at Six Flags, New England. Here's some other cool places outside of that world. Because trust me, I used to only know that there was Riverside, Six Flags, or something. Yeah, I used to play the tenor saxophone back in the day. Once I graduated, I never played it again. But I know to play the cello, that's some skill right there. That's not easy. I know that. I won't knock you for that, boy. That's skill to play the cello. Actually, any string instrument is really like skill. I mean, to play any instrument is a skill. It's not really easy because you got to be able to have pitch and control with blowing into whatever you're doing. Or if you're using like a cello or a violin or a bass and you're just like doing your thing, it's not easy. Let me tell you. I've been down that road. I mean, would I take back what I did? Nah, I wanted out of it, but it by doing that, it got me to places I never thought I would get to, like back when I started doing like rap music, and did a little thing. I mean, I'm not saying I was a multi-platinum artist or anything, but I was able to play with some big name rappers and bands, and do some spot shows, go on a road, do some stuff. I had fun, for being a nobody to do something cool, hanging out with some awesome bands and rappers and stuff. And I'm not like talking like Timbuktu from down the street. I'm talking like legit, like I got to play with like multi-platinum rappers and bands and stuff, and very popular people. That's what I got to do, and I loved it. But I bet you when your sister gets a little, I mean, being 3 years old and having disability, that's going to be tough. But I think, and I only know this from experience of hanging out with one of my friends that has, I don't know if you know Jason Welter. That goes to the SFNE, and he's on SFNE online, the forums and on Facebook and all that. His son has autism, and the park is a really good thing. I mean, his son's like 12 or 13 or 14. I forgot how old. He's between 12 and 15. I forgot the exact age. I'm a bad friend. But it does wonders for his son. So yeah, it's like a sensory thing that children, even adults with disabilities, that they love the parks. I don't know I don't know if it's the music, the sounds. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it definitely is. You could see any child or adult with a disability, and you see them in the park. It's like it's their happy moment. Oh, you could do Canada on the cheap. Trust me, you can do it on the cheap. I'm not saying run out and go do it tomorrow, but you can do it on the cheap. You can go you realistically can do anywhere on the cheap. You need to, it's not about how much money you have or anything like that. It's not about, don't ever think like you're not cool or anything. Because trust me, I lived in a time period where I was dead broke. Like I was poor as hell. One of the jobs I worked at back when I first had kids, I had to steal from it so me and the kids could eat. That's how bad it was back when. I'm not saying it was the right thing, but for my kids to eat, you do what you got to do. I never got caught, thankfully, knock on wood. I'm not saying where I work in case they really want to arrest me, but I did do some naughty things way back in the day so I could survive and eat. And then I was thankful that I had some opportunities thrown my way to better myself. I got lucky. Not everybody can be lucky, but I got lucky. And I thank my lucky stars on that, let me tell you. I'm grateful for the people that throw me a bone. And it wasn't even people I know. I don't want to hear, oh, it's somebody you know. No. There was none of that. I made sure I worked for what I had. So yeah, anybody, just all you gotta do is work hard a little bit. No, not a little bit. You work hard, you'll get it. The people that will say that's baloney are the ones that don't want to work hard. Let's be honest. So if you put it this way, if you and your family want to get to Canada, or maybe you want to get to Great Adventure or a park that you have not been to, let me tell you, you can make it happen. It might not happen. Maybe it might not happen for 5 years. But if you and your family really want it to happen, you will find ways. There's no such thing as no. If you want it, you'll get it done. And I don't mean that in a condescending, mean way. Trust me when I tell you, I've been down the road. If you want it, you will do whatever it takes to make that happen. This is the way you gotta. I have a weird outlook on life, more than like what more people do. You know what I'm saying? Like people think like I'm like weird because I have like this weird outlook on life. And people like even my girlfriend's mother's like, I can't understand how you're full of life and how you're full of whatever. But you know what it is? Think about it this way. You only go, hey, I'll see you on Thursday. If anybody else is listening, I'll finish my thought and then I'll quit giving my motivational Tuesday speech. Anybody can do it. They say 5% of the world are the ones are I guess they call it the have or the have-nots, and there's a reason for that. And I totally buy into the reason why. People don't want to put in the work. People are afraid to take chances. Myself, I will take the chance if I have to do whatever I got to do if I want it that bad. And I'm not saying go out and steal it. My situation before when I was, down and out on my luck, that was different. But, and I'm not even saying that's right because that's not right either. But if you want it, you want to get something, go work for it. I'm telling you it'll work. I am prime example of that. I'm not a millionaire by all means whatsoever. I don't even pretend. I don't even play the, what's that? Oh, Keeping Up with the Joneses. I don't even buy into that crap. No need for that. No need to play Keeping Up with the Joneses. I call keeping up with myself to get what I need to get it. That's what I do. And I know people are tuning in like, what the hell is this idiot talking about? I was giving instead of a motivational Monday speech, I was giving a motivational Tuesday speech. That's what I was doing. Because I'm just a weirdo like that. All right. Oh, I guess I'm going to some dinner thing that I have no idea what I'm going for when we go to Canada. No idea. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Don't you just love it when people book stuff for you and you have no idea what's going on? But yeah, anybody that, like I was saying earlier, if anybody has any requests for when we go to Canada's Wonderland, by all means, let me know. Who you want to see. They have a weird, unique collection of flats, and I'm not even knocking. I think it's like really cool. Like I'm not knocking the coasters because I don't remember the ones that were there. Put it this way, the year I went, Top Gun opened. It's called something. I don't know if it's called the Bat or I forgot what the hell it's called now. But regardless, I'm actually more interested in seeing the flat rides and riding those. Now I'm gonna enjoy the coaster because I know I don't have the Leviathan credit, and there's a few credits. Obviously, since then that have been added. So I am intrigued. I am excited. To oops, I didn't want that. Go that way. I'm gonna try something a little weird here. See if it works. Come on, go that way. No, you go like that, you fool. Yeah, I want to add some of this. Oh, come on, you fool. Oops. All right, let's go down, down. We're definitely going to put the brakes on because things are going down. So let's see what we got. This is I should probably smooth this out because this is going to be crazy. I know it is. So let's just do it right and see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. This thing's probably going to be like crazy going on. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see how crazy it gets. All right, I need to do some adjusting because that's like going too fast. Well, let's see what the people think. Is it going to make it? Oh, it's going to make it. Let's see what they say. Are they liking it? Are they digging it? Or do I got to do something? Oh, well, there you go. Good enough for me. Oh, yeah, we want to... We got 3 trains, 3 things. Any load. Ding dong. All right. All right, we got that going. Oh, that thing's like awfully close. They're like really close. mean, I would ride that in real life. I would all day. All right, so we are opening this puppy up. Hopefully people like it. Anybody riding this puppy? Oh, yeah, people are riding it. They like it. People like that. People like that. So people are riding things. People are digging it. All right, cool, cool, cool. People like that. People like that. People liking the rides. All right. All right, so we're going to get out of here. So before you leave, before you decide to go, he's done. Don't forget, Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going live with the Grove Show. We're going to be talking about, what are we going to talk about? I don't know. I haven't decided that yet. But we'll talk about stuff. I know there's news to talk about. Just my brain's not working. So if you haven't and you're watching, make sure you subscribe if you like it. Please do us a favor. Anytime you see something posted, please share this. Let's help us grow, get bigger, because you guys are doing an awesome job. We're starting to slowly kind of bump, 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 and it's doing good. We're also going to start working on some T-shirts, limited kind of things, and see what they like, what people like and don't like. That's up for you guys to decide. But I will be back again. Probably tomorrow night, I'll be doing more of this on the same thing. So make sure you join in and help us build, talk in the chat room, etc. Don't be shy. We don't bite. We love the conversation. And until next time, everybody, have a great evening. And keep on coasting, y'all. Peace out.